Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another edition of ABL Championship Boxing. I'm Kevin Elias. We're using 4-dice boxing today as we have a battle of 4 between the Ohio Ringers as they take on the Broad Street Brawlers. Welcome. We are bringing this to you live on Facebook, and it'll be on the YouTube channel as well, as we have more action from the ABL. In the lightweight division, it's going to be Packy Mcfarland, who lost a controversial decision to Julio Cesar Chavez last week. He'll be taking on Shane Mosley. 8 rounds of action in the lightweight division. As you know, the ABL rules stand as this. There are 8 rounds to the fight. 8 rounds in the regular season. Then after the regular season's over, they advance to the playoffs and championship rounds, where you would ultimately go 12 rounds of boxing. There is just one judge, though, in the ABL during the regular season, and today it'll be Judge Blue, as we're coming to you live from the 2300 venue in beautiful Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. 2300 Arena, home of some great boxing action, professional wrestling as well. And today it's Packy Mcfarland against Shane Mosley. Both coming in with a rating right there at 86. So they have an even rating. Neither boxer will get an advantage in this bout. That is something that's a little unique. Usually a fighter will have an advantage of a point or two, but not in this one. No advantage. And you can't see it on camera, but I'm typing in the information on the score sheet as we get ready for the big action. Stamina ratings, Mcfarland has a 98 rating, Shane Mosley a 98.7. As the bout goes along, if they get up in stamina, once they reach the number, we go to the stamina buster, where an event can occur. Both fighters coming in pretty good, sound defenders. Packy Mcfarland is a -3 on the defense. Shane Mosley is a -2. McFarland's knockout rating is a 71.4. Mosley coming in at 67.2. So this is about as even of a bout as you can get. So we're ready to start. And of course, as we start, Mcfarland, Mosley, we're going to roll to see who gets the advantage in round number 1. Mcfarland will be white. Mosley will be green. Even, 4-4. Would you expect anything else? Let's do it again. McFarland at 2, Mosley 3. So Sugar Shane Mosley will get the first advantage here in round number 1. Remember, 4-dice boxing, 4 of a kind is an automatic knockout. 3 of a kind is going to get you an event. Double doubles or a sequence could get you an event. We'll have to see where that transpires. Here we go for Mosley. As we get started, it's 10, double, 12. So it's going to count for 12 points for McFarland in round number 1. Unless there's an event, we're going to roll. To roll for an event, we need a 2 to 6, 11, or 12 for an event. 7, no event. So he'll just get 12 points for the round. That'll be 12 points against McFarland's stamina as well, as McFarland now rolls. McFarland gets 2, 2, and 11. So 11 and 4 is 15. So he gets a 15. Nothing doing there in terms of an event, but it will be enough to win the round. As we go to round 2. Scheduled for 8 here in the lightweight division. So McFarland served well in round number 1. Here's round number 2. McFarland will roll first. McFarland, 10 and 18. There's nothing there as far as an event goes, but it is a good, solid round for Packy Mcfarland. And it'll knock off more out of the stamina of Sugar Shane Mosley. Mosley now rolling. Whoa, those dice are going to get off the table, forcing a re-roll. I don't know how you all play, But when the dice go off the table or they leave the dice tray, it constitutes a re-roll. Here we go for Mcfarland. Mcfarland rolled the 18. Mosley with a nice 11 and 7. 18, it's going to be even. We figured a fight like this could be even all the way. So we've gone through 2 rounds, and we've got a pretty close fight, folks. Pretty close fight. Stamina, Mcfarland's at a 30, Mosley a 33, entering round 3. Mcfarland will continue with the advantage since he won round 1. Mcfarland now 11 and 3 is 14. That's an okay round for Packy. Nothing out of the spectacular range as Mosley rolls. And we'll get to roll that in. We've got a 5, 4 is 9, 10, nothing doing. That's a slow round for Sugar Shane Mosley. Just a 10. In 4-dice boxing, you want to accumulate those points. That's very important. We're at almost at the halfway point of the bout. So Mcfarland gets a 14 for that round. Mosley comes back with a 10. So Mcfarland wins the round and will have the advantage to start round number 4. We've got 8 and 5. That's 13. Not a good round for Mcfarland. Maybe taking a little off, if you will. That's going to help Mosley. He's at 60 for stamina already. 86 reaches the limit. And we'd have to go to the stamina buster chart. Here we go. Mosley now with a 10, 12. Not a good round for him. Slow round for both individuals. And Mcfarland will take another. As we head into round number 5. Again, scheduled for 8. Lightweight division. First of 4 matches. 10, 12. Not another good. It's an average. An average round at best. Maybe Mosley can get an advantage here in round number 5. He gets 10, 15. So he does get that. Good job there for Sugar Shane, who comes up with a 15 there. And that'll be 15 against the stamina of Mcfarland. As we go to round 6, here's the stamina. Mosley's at a 72. Mcfarland is a 66. 86 hits the stamina for both boxers. So we could see it this round, in round 6. Mosley will be the aggressor. He gets 10, 13. Again, nothing, no possible event to this point. Both fighters are scoring, but they're not doing any damage. Here we go. Mcfarland. 11, 12, 13, 14. That'll be enough. Sugar Shane had 13. Mcfarland 14. So Mcfarland's going to sneak past and win the round. Now, if it was the original 4-dice boxing game with the 3 judges, Judge 3, the 3rd judge, could be a swing judge, and you'd re-roll to see if, indeed, he would change his score on the card for that round. So here's what we're looking at. Shane Mosley is at an 86, and with his stamina, Mcfarland's at a 79 heading into round 7 because he's at right at an 86 and did not go over. We will not check the stamina buster chart until the end of round 7. Mcfarland with the advantage. We've got 4, that's 8. 8 and 6 is 14. Sticking with that 14, he's scoring points. He's not just doing the minimum, Mcfarland, but he's not doing enough to seriously win a round. Again, Shane Mosley's at a 100 for stamina, so we'll be checking the stamina buster chart. I'm guessing we're going to do the same for Mcfarland. Here's Mosley. 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a sequence. We could have something here. 9 and 5 is 14. So we'll put down the 14 score, but there is a but here. We could indeed see an event. We've got to roll for the sequence. 2 to 6, 11, or 12 is what we're looking for. And we've got a 7, no go. So they'll get the points. It'll be an even round. Right there, even round, and we're going to go to the Stamina Buster. So we're going to look at the Stamina Buster chart right here. The defensive ratings come into play here. This is going to be the first check. We will look for Mcfarland first, since he was the aggressor. So Mosley has a -2 defense. So we're going to roll 3 dice, and we're looking at a -2 on this first column. Here we go. 12. 12 -2, nothing happened. So nothing happened on the Stamina Buster. Okay. Did Shane Mosley cause something? Mcfarland is a -3 on the first check. Here we go. 4, 5, 6, -3, 1, 2, 3. We've got an injury. We have an injury. So we've got to go to the injury chart. We're doing that right now, the injury check. We're going to roll 3 dice. Again, we do not factor in the defensive rating on this. Here we go. But this could actually be an injury against Mosley. Here's 15. 15. A headbutt. We've got a head gash. Headbutt and a head gash. Oh my. All right. Headbutt and a head gash. We're going to roll right now to see if the bout will continue. We're going to re-roll for the headbutt to see if it was intentional or what. It said to re-roll. We're going to re-roll 2 dice. 2. It was accidental. An accidental headbutt. An accidental headbutt. So there's nothing there lost. Now we've got to roll to see if the bout's going to continue. 2 to 7 or 12, the bout continues. 8 to 11, the referee will stop the fight with the headbutt. 10, the referee stops the fight. The bout gets stopped in round number 7 on a headbutt, and we don't know whose head actually got gashed in. It sounds like it would be Mcfarland's. So we're going to call it a headbutt, which of course it is. So a headbutt hurts Mcfarland, accidental. Referee stops the bout. This is the second time this has happened. The last bout, Julio Cesar Chavez, Packy Mcfarland, again a headbutt, stopped the bout. And Mcfarland lost on points. Let's see what's going to happen here, because we're beyond the halfway point. So we're going to go to the scorecard here in round number 8. And I'll give you the decision here momentarily. But the stoppage in the lightweight division, Packy Mcfarland and Sugar Shane Mosley, has been stopped. And let's see, let's go to the scorecards. It's going to be close, folks. All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the judges score the bout 100 to 94. The winner by a split decision, Packy Mcfarland. So Mcfarland avenges last week's headbutt loss to Julio Cesar Chavez and wins by a stoppage over Sugar Shane Mosley in round 7 of their scheduled 8-round bout. You've been watching 4 Dice Boxing right here on the ABL channel, the ABL Boxing League, the Ultimate Fantasy Boxing and Pro Wrestling group here on Facebook, and of course YouTube Live as well. Have a good evening.